All right, what's up, PokeTube? We already know what it is. We got Perfect Order coming out. We already know it's going to be the best set of 2020 26. 2020, 2020, 26. You know, Perfect Order is going to be blowing Ascended Heroes out of the water. Look, how you going to deny that Mega Starmie pulling out some SpongeBob type acts ain't going to be better than Mega Dragonite? You know, people hate Mega Dragonite. How are you going to compete with Mega Skarmory, Gen 2? You know, I played Gold version. Gen 2 fam, unite. You already know that Perfect Order is going to be where it's at. How are you going to beat Mega Zygarde? The guy's got a cannon. He's got a cannon. How are you going to beat that Meowth? I think it's going to be hot for the TCG. I think it's hot for the Team Rocket fans. I think it's going to be we're talking Journey Together 2.0. And maybe that's a good comparison. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe all this talk about the hype dying is exactly that. Not that the hype's dying, but people are going to talk. Talk. They don't know what they're saying. Maybe I don't know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if people aren't buying Perfect Order, that's your time to strike. You don't want to wait at Target? I don't want to wait at Target. Guess what? They had Perfect Order up on the Pokemon Center site. I got a booster box. I got 2 ETBs. It's time to make my move. Do I think the hype is going to be dead? Do I think my ETB that I buy is going to go down to $40? Nobody's going to want to buy the ETB even for what I paid for it. I got to sell at a loss. Got a fire sale. Got to get my money back. It's like, no, probably not. Probably want to move one as fast as I can so I don't have to, hold the bag, if you will. I get it. It's like, I don't want to buy an entire booster box. I did. What am I going to do with 36 packs? It's like, I want to play the game, but I don't want to open 36 packs to do it. Probably just going to pick up some singles and be on my way. It's like, Meowth EX, please. I don't want to pay for an SIR Meowth EX. And if I pull one, it's like, what am I going to do with this? Now I got to sell it. That's probably even harder to sell than a whole booster box. So I think the move is, while everybody who's just hyper shilling Ascended Heroes, and you better get your hands on some of that, I guess, and you got to get everybody's hyper shilling Ascended Heroes. You got to get your hands on that. But while everybody's all in the hype, that's your time to buy Perfect Order. Okay? It's going to be easy. It's going to sit on the shelf. You're going to pick it up. It's going to be worth something. Like, I don't know, give it a week. People give it a week and people will be like, I guess it is good. I guess I do want it. People are going to FOMO. It's like right now, people are being convinced that Perfect Order is not going to be worth anything. So now's your chance to pre-order it. Now's your chance to pick it up online while nobody cares. But as soon as it's out, people are going to FOMO. It's going up. Up. Now, of course, probably going to crash down once they have like way enough supply, just like Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolution. But it's like, if you have an investor mindset about it, you can just hold and wait. Like, this is your time to buy in without having to pay market price because you're going to pay retail price. I don't know what sort of ephemera is ultimately going to be released in regards to boxes. Like, is there going to be a Mega Zygarde box? I'd be down for that. Why not? Why not buy the Mega Zygarde box? Why don't they put some Prismatic Evolution packs in the Mega Zygarde box if they really want to make some sales? No, but let's be real. Maybe I've been trolling too hard. Maybe I'm just making jokes. Maybe the cards, there aren't going to be any chases in the set. Maybe it's going to be the ultimate collector dump set and nobody wants it. Now, do I think that's ultimately what's going to happen? Probably not. But I think there's going to be relevancy in the TCG. I think the hype is not ultimately not dead. The hype is still going on. I think the hype will still be going on with the 30th anniversary celebration, with Ascended Heroes being so hot. I don't know, how I'm gonna lose out if I buy into Perfect Order. So I say ignore what all the YouTubers want to tell you, and I say, well, maybe I'm a YouTuber too, but maybe the bigger YouTubers, they're all saying that a Perfect Order is not gonna be worth anything. And I say, I think, if you're a rich man and you're like, well, now I just need to buy Prismatic at market and hold that in a storage box for a couple of years, get your money doubled. Prismatic, once it goes out of print, yeah, it's probably going to go up in value real fast. Perfect Order, you still got 2 years, but later on, people are going to be wondering about it, and they're saying, they're going to say in a year, they're going to say Perfect Order. I kind of missed that one. Here's what's going to happen. It always happens. Is that they're going to release something hot that's, 30th anniversary. People are going to go be looking back. People are going to be getting into it's a bull run is what they say. They say it's a bull run. And so if it's a bull run, then it's like, I bet we're still running. I bet we're still running right through the 30th anniversary. I bet the 30th anniversary is going to be hot. And people are going to look back and be like, hold up. Gen 2 babies going to say, hold up. We weren't here for Perfect Order. Maybe we need to get some of this. It's going up. What's Nostalgianomics say? It goes up forever. Now, I don't know if that's really the case. I think you're going to go sideways for a little while, right? We just had a little dip here. They say it's coming back. I don't know. The data is the data. The data is the data. One more time. The data is the data. So I'm saying do pick up Perfect Order. Sure, Mega Starmie's a little goofy. Sure, Mega Zygarde, he ain't reached the peak of his popularity yet. I mean, Legends ZA is hot, but is that hot enough to sell cards? I don't know. The Meowth. I mean, Meowth might be hot. I did like the Meowth illustration where they already put out, but I'd like to see more, Meowth EX. Let's see it. I can't even remember what's in that set right now. It's like, yeah, they said there's going to be 4 Mega Evolution Pokemon. Starmie. I mean, are they going to make a SpongeBob reference? Is that what they were going for when they designed Mega Starmie? Did they think this was like a cartoon character? What were they going for when they made Mega Zygarde? Now, that was a turn. I did not expect him just to hold a big cannon over his head. Pretty cool. Mega Skarmory. Now, you know what? I think it was a hype move to make Mega Skarmory yellow. It's like driving in a Lamborghini. You're like, hold up, Mega Skarmory. You got Skarmory. Well overlooked. Gen 2. Gold version, silver version. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You know what it is. And we got Mega Skarmory going yellow like a Lambo. I'm in it. Maybe it's going to be awesome. Who's going to do the art for it? I don't think they've revealed it yet. An SIR for Mega Skarmory? I don't know. It might be hotter than people think it's going to be, depending on how it's drawn. People like that Belly Bolt. It's like nobody even cares about that Pokemon. I bet Skarmory is more hot than. I think Mega Skarmory is probably hotter than Belly Bolt, and people still bought that card. So it could happen. Will Pokemon Legends ZA carry Perfect Order? And I know that's a hot take, a hot question to ask. Nobody knows the answer. I think 2026 is the hottest, at least if you want to get a booster box. I've never been able to get a booster box before. People love that. People go crazy for booster boxes. It's like how when you put a closet full of booster box Pokemon cards, you're like, yeah, do I want my prismatic figure collection? Obviously, the packs are gonna be worth more, but it takes up a lot more space than a booster box. Over time. So I'm keeping my pre-orders of Perfect Order. I'm saying it's a good buy. Do you want to open it? Maybe it's a small set. Booster box is a lot to open, but people love it. And if you want it for the TCG, that's one way to get it. That way you can get a booster box for 160. It's like, I don't know how GameStop's gonna sell it, but it's like, if I buy mine now and I don't want it, I bet I can beat GameStop's prices. Somebody will pick it up for me for GameStop price. My ETBs, good as gone, good as stocked up. The ETB is still gonna be worth something. The Pokemon Center ETB, like, even if the set isn't hot, even the Journey Together ETBs are worth something. So I'm saying, if you have the chance to get your hands on Perfect Order at release for MSRP, don't hesitate to do it. Maybe that's a hot take. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.